All right, guys, welcome back to Ozark Mountain Garage. I just wanted to give you a quick review of a bead roller that I picked up, mounted it to my vise, mounted the vise to a Harbor Freight fab table, and I just set it up. It's pretty stable, so works good. But I ran into some issues right off the bat, so I went ahead and did a couple of modifications, went to YouTube, looked at what other people were doing, and this is what I found the quickest and easiest. I just took about a foot of rebar and bent it and shaped it and welded it to the bolt that was in here. Instead of putting a wrench on there, you can just screw it down as you need it and back it back out without having to grab a wrench and trying to put it on there and back it off and tighten it down as you go. It's just too much trouble. You just grab the knob and crank it as much as you need, keep rolling. You know, want to make another pass, crank it back down, crank it out, whatever you got to do. And so it works really good. But the other thing is that it was just a gravity weight on there other than the bolt. So, you know, when you get you're rolling your bead in, you got it screwed down to where you get your bead on there and you go to pull your plate out, you back this out, well, it stayed down. So you had to pick up on the bar, manually pick up on the bar after you loosen this bolt, because that's the bolt that holds the block. For me, this just made it a lot easier. I just made a handle for this bolt and a handle on this bolt, so it makes it real easy. And I welded, I took a bolt and a nut and welded the nut to this tab coming out, as well as pulling this block off and welding the nut onto that block. And so that I had a way to mount the spring, but it's on the outside, out of the way. I've seen people, you know, taking their bead roller and grinding it all down, get all the paint off, and really just going crazy with it. This thing, they were saying that it's spreading. I haven't had that issue yet, but maybe I will, maybe I won't. But if I do, I've seen how people are bracing it in the back. But as far as the immediate, you know, working by yourself or even with another person, it's just, it's too time consuming to be picking up wrenches and trying to put a wrench on every time you need to tighten it a little bit farther. And it takes 2 wrenches and way too time consuming. So this way makes it real nice, man. You just screw it down to the tension that you want, tighten your block, tighten the block down, you're locked in, and get your friend to roll it as you're keeping it nice and straight. And then when you're done, loosen your block up, back this out a few times and pull it out. I mean, it's that quick and simple. And so you have to come around this side. I did the same thing over here. If you come around this side, I just took some rebar and welded it straight to the head of the bolt. And that's plenty long enough to get it tight enough to where it's not gonna move. And so you got plenty of room to bend it off. So just don't wanna have it hanging down here and then, you know, hitting your plate. But that works good. I got it to where it's really tight, straight out. So that's it. That's just a quick mods for your bead roller. And I'm sure in the future I'll probably motorize the bead roller as well, so it makes it more user-friendly for just one person. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit like, subscribe if you like the content. Haven't done a lot of content lately. I've been busy doing other things, but hopefully it won't be long. I'll be back on my hot rods, working on my hot rods. Thanks for watching.